நமஸ்காரம். இந்த உலகத்தில் இரண்டு சமாச்சாரங்கள் இருக்கின்றன. ஒன்று மேட்டர், இன்னொன்று எனர்ஜி. மேட்டர் என்பது என்னவென்றால் புரோட்டான்ஸ், நியூட்ரான்ஸ், எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் இவைகள் கொண்டவைதான் மேட்டர். எனர்ஜி, எலக்ட்ரோ மேக்னட்டிக் எனர்ஜி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அது புரோட்டான், நியூட்ரான் எதுவுமே இல்லை. இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணுறது E=mc². அது ஐன்ஸ்டைன் கண்டுபிடிச்சு கொடுத்தார் நமக்காக. இப்போ இது ரெண்டுத்தை தவிர இன்னொரு மூணாவது ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ஐட்டம் ஒன்று இருக்குது. அது என்னன்னாக்க இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். A structured form of energy or a structured form of matter. இது ரெண்டுமே இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். It can communicate. When I speak something, it is the form of pressure waves which enters your ears and drum, and then from there it becomes electromagnetic wave and reaches your brain. It gets imprinted on your brain. The information gets processed, and this is structured form of energy. The DNA which is there in every one of us, which gets transmitted from one generation to the next, from one animal to the next generation of animal, from one seed to the next plant, this information is a combination of certain combination of the molecules. This is a structured form of information which gets communicated from generation to generation. Now, in the olden days, the spiritual gurus, they understood that there is something called Atma. Atma, the closest definition or description of Atma is said so. It's like this. The Atma is something which cannot be cut by any astra, say weapon. Atman cannot be dried by air. Atman cannot be burned by fire. It cannot be wetted by water. These are the characteristic features of Atma. Let us take electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves cannot be cut by any instrument, by knife, say. It cannot be wetted by air, water. It cannot be dried by air. It can be burned by fire. It satisfies all the conditions. Then what is it that a human soul is made of? It is nothing but a bundle of information in a very compressed form. When you take from one mobile phone to next mobile phone, you want all the information in that get transferred to the next mobile phone. Old body is taken away, it takes a new body, improved capabilities. So it evolves along with time, along with inventions of mankind, along with improvement in science and technology. Same way, the information that a person gathers in his mind due to his karma. The karma is both what you do as well as what you think. Whenever we do something, when we think something, it is outcome of processing in the mind. Even lifting a hand is due to some processing of information, voluntary movement. So these voluntary actions that a body, a man does, is all in the form of, is due to the interaction between electromagnetic waves and matter. Matter is nothing but your body. Now, what gets transmitted, whatever karma it is accumulated, since it cannot be cut by water, it cannot be destroyed, it can be burnt. So the information that your body has, your mind has, gets out of your body when we die. It is there in the form of some separate entity compared to the universal consciousness. The universal is the law, entire law, the law of gravity, the law of Faraday's law, Ohm's law, thermodynamic laws, chemistry laws, everything these are all laws. And the thought process that was there in your mind is a separate entity which is not same as that. It is separate. That is the reason why you should be devoid of none of the karma that you do should not affect your mind, affect you. Only then your Atma, which is a separate entity, becomes merged with this universal consciousness. This is what is the realization or moksha is all about, is my theory. So the information, structured form of energy, which is information, which is released and stored somewhere before a new body enters the earth and gets in. So this is something which probably is related to your karma. You were that, that information in the packet, your Atma packet. Keep searching. It need not search consciously, but it is just there's a law which guides the searching process, like right key going to the right lock kind of thing. So the right kind of parents, the right kind of family, the right kind of country, everything when joined together, your Atman goes and goes into that child. That's the reason different people have different interests. A person becomes a drummer, a person becomes an actor, becomes a scientist, he becomes a politician, he becomes a businessman, all because of the earlier lives packet of karma, Atman, storage house of actions, enter into the right mix of DNA and the right mix of information, both of them joined together to make a new life, new human being. This is what is, I think, is the theory of karma, theory of rebirth, Atma, etc. Have a nice day.